Hello, guys. So last week I promised I was going to review two popular ad networks today for Adsense Arbitrage, and I was going to tell you if they are what you investing your money into, like if these two traffic networks are worth your time and your investment. Okay, so I'm going to keep my promise and review them based on my experience with them, and as well as tell you okay, how to go about using them if at all you've decided to go ahead with them. Okay, so the first one I'm going to be reviewing in this particular video is Propeller ads. So I'm going to be talking about Adsense arbitrage with Propeller ads. Now, I want to believe that Propeller is one of the most popular ad networks out there, especially if you have been in blogging or in arbitrage blogging as far back as maybe 2 years ago up until now. Propeller is one of the most talked about platform over there. Um, I mean, out there in the world for all these years. So, but I have my experiences using them, both from that moment, when their rave was still very high, and up to this moment. And I still come online every day and see people searching online for Adsense arbitrage with Propeller ads, how to do it and how to go about it. And regularly I get questions from my students and several other people asking my opinion on Propeller ads, if they should go ahead with it and how to go ahead with it. So today I'm going to be showing you everything I know about Propeller ads and then giving you my professional advice, okay, on what to do when it comes to Adsense arbitrage with Propeller ads. Are you ready to hear that? So let's go straight to my laptop and let me show you my screen and explain further on what you need to know about Adsense arbitrage with Propeller ads. Let's begin. Okay, guys, so you can see from my screen, I've been using Propeller ads for quite a lot of time. I've been using Propeller ads as far back as 2 years now, but I stopped earlier this year, and I will explain why I stopped and also tell you what you should do when it comes to this ad network. Now, at the beginning, when I started using Propeller ad, I was really earning huge money with them, because the ad network on its own was not really the only thing giving me the money. But as of that time, I was combining them and Propeller was delivering on quality traffic. Now, the first thing there is that as of then, Propeller ad was quite cheap. You can see here, I was using about, how much is this? $12 to have my ads seen by almost 663,000 people. And out of that 663,000 people, about 1,000 plus clicked on it. You get the CTR, the people that clicked on it was about 1,000 plus. So as of then, the CPC was just about 0.10. Now this 0.10 means that I was spending very low amount of money to get traffic from this particular source. Now, why I no longer go to it is that over the period of time that I was using this network, their CPC keep on increasing. That is how much they are charging per click, kept on increasing for different countries that I usually target. Now, I usually target USA. So this thing kept on happening. You can see the sharp increase in their CPC. Okay, you can see the sharp increase in their CPC, and with that high increase, you can also see the amount of money they are charging me to reach just some few number of persons and generate a few clicks on my ad. Imagine getting 261 clicks and you are spending $25. That's ridiculous. Do you understand? That's quite a lot of money. Okay, or in this one where I got 1,700 clicks and I'm spending $53 to get it. Now this is the same thing I can get for a far lower amount of money on other ad networks. Okay, so first of all, this platform increased their costs, their charges, and if you are working for Propeller and you are watching this video, I really hope you'll be able to speak to your company, you'll be able to talk to them on reducing how much they are charging advertisers for pushing traffic from their website. Now, this was one of the things that discouraged me from continuing my usage of this particular platform. Now, apart from the issue of the cost that became extremely high for advertisers to, get traffic from here, apart from the cost, the next thing that became a very big concern for me was the traffic quality. Now, what do I mean by the traffic quality? You will push traffic from this platform and you may get up to, let's say, okay, let's just use this last one for instance. You can see that over 430,000 people have seen this ad according to what Propeller is displaying here. Now, over 430,000 people have seen this, but you can see the number of clicks coming in. That is just 1,771, which means that the CTR will be extremely low, far less than 1%. All right. So low CTR is a big concern too. How can 489,000, 430,898 people see this advert and just 1,700 will click on it? Okay, look at the most heartbreaking of them all. In this one, 1.7 million. Propeller wants me to believe that they have displayed this advert to 1.7 million people. 1.7 million people have seen this advert, and out of 1.7 million people that have seen it, only about 1,700 people clicked on it, which gave rise to this very low CTR here. Do you understand? So when you check the amount of clicks you are getting there compared to the number of people seeing your ad, and as well as the amount you are spending on it, it is very low. So I don't know whether these are inflated figures or they are truly the amount of people that are seeing these ads. And yet, out of the 1.7 million, it's just only about 1,700 that have clicked on it. Now, the same thing is applicable to this one, where you have about 1.9 million people. That's almost 2 million people seeing the advert. And at the end of it all, you end up getting just 2,000 clicks on your ad. Now, when you now come over to your website, these 2,000 people that you are seeing there will not even be up to 500 or maybe 1,000 people sometimes. So it becomes heartbreaking because at the end of it all, you may not get up to 10 clicks from it. Now, why is it always happening that way with Propeller ads? I got to discover that majority of the traffic that comes from this ad network is bot traffic. So out of the whole traffic you are going to get, just very few will be human, very few. But over 80% of the traffic that will come to you from this particular platform will be robots. Now, if you are not in need of those clicks, then it's not a problem. Like if you just want the views alone, it's not an issue because the bots will deliver the views that you need. However, you need more than just views to make money from Adsense Arbitrage. You need your ads to be clicked on. You need the people that are visiting your website to be able to click on your adverts, to engage with your adverts for you to be able to make money from it. Okay? So Propeller became ineffective because bot traffic has completely overtaken the website. So I don't know if you are a staff and you are watching this, please help me convey the message to your team and tell them to minimize the number of bot traffic they are using to click on adverts. We as advertisers are not finding it profitable, productive, or effective. Okay, so this is why most of us are no longer using your service and may no longer recommend your service for our students. So if you can work on the traffic, reduce the bots, the influx of the bots, reduce it from what it is now, which is above 80%. Of course, there is no ad network in this world that doesn't have robots. No ad network at all, including Facebook and Google. There is no ad network in this world that doesn't have robots. However, if you as a company, as an ad network owner, is allowing the amount of bots there to be more than the number of humans, it becomes a problem. Because yes, we know there are good bots, which you build to help inflate figures and all of that. But there are also bad bots. When these bots become so much on a person's website, it starts affecting their earnings, their productivity, and everything. So you have to work on it. If you are a staff from Propeller and you are watching this, work on your platform. Okay, so get rid of the bots or reduce them to a drastic level, reduce them to a very low level. Okay, and then advertisers will come back to the platform. So if you are going to do Adsense arbitrage, if you're one of my students watching this and you are contemplating on doing Adsense arbitrage with Propeller ads, I guarantee you, you will not earn so much with it. This is not a criticism of just Propeller ad. This is the reality. You will not earn so much with it. Yes, you may end up getting a few page views from there, but majority of those page views will just be page views. Very few clicks will come from there. Okay, so I bought the idea of doing arbitrage with this. But if you are into other things that don't really need clicks, maybe other forms of arbitrage like from other ad networks where clicks are not necessarily required, clicks on AdSense are not necessarily required, or clicks on adverts are not necessarily required, then you can go ahead and use Propeller. But as somebody who has been using this for a couple of years now, I tell you the truth that the network is no longer the way it used to be when we began. So I bought the idea of using this unless you want to fight with robots. Now, if robot is your issue, of course, a few minutes ago or a few hours ago, we posted a video on the YouTube channel on how to block bad bots, on how to block robots and traffic coming from specific sources. Now, apart from the issue of robots, one of the disadvantages again, one of the biggest challenges that came with this particular ad network when we started using it also was the issue of getting traffic from sources that will, mar your AdSense account. Sources like, adult websites and the rest of them. So this became a problem, but I don't know if they've stopped that one because the last ad I created on this platform was, what date is this? But this year, not too long ago, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, that I came back to create this ad in order to test and see if anything has changed on this platform. Yes, I noticed that the cost has reduced a little bit, but then other things were still the same way they used to be. So if you are going to do this, please know that I do not recommend right now that as my students, you go ahead and push traffic from Propeller unless you need only the page views, unless you need only the page views and 0 clicks on your earnings. And remember that if you are not getting clicks on your earnings, you will not really get the money that you are spending. How much more make your profit? Okay, you need a traffic source that is capable of delivering clicks and page views for you. That way, you get to make money from your AdSense arbitrage campaigns. So if you are considering using this anyway, it's still not difficult to do. All you need to do is go to create campaign over here and click on it. So when you click on create campaign, but remember I said this is not something I recommend right now for arbitrage bloggers. When you click on create campaign, you come in here and put your campaign name. So we can call this something like, let's call it something like, let's call it risky. So that if you are listening and you still want to go ahead with it, you know this is risky and I don't recommend it right now. So let's call it this name, okay? Then the best of all this, the best of all of these things is the push notification and the interstitial. The push notification and the interstitial. These are the two best uh, advertising formats you can choose in this platform. On this platform, I mean, either this or this. Now, the push notification means that your traffic will be coming from um, sources that have subscribed previously to their push notification, uh, to push notification from websites in partnership with Propeller. Okay, so you can either choose from here or here. Then you come in here and select the classic push, which is a better alternative. You can deactivate this, just select only this one. Okay, this is better. Or you can put the two of them so that you maximize the traffic coming to your website. Now you can decide your pricing model in two methods, two best methods. Is either with the CPC model or the CPM. The CPM means that you are charged per 1,000 impressions on your AdSense, on your Propeller ad, while this one means you are charged per click. So for me, I usually go for CPC here, but of course, it's not bad if you decide to choose the CPM model. There is nothing wrong with it. Now you go to target URL over here and enter your domain name. Now You can use the Google link conversion method where you first search for your post on Google, then copy the link from there and paste it here. All right. You can use that method, or you just paste your link directly over here. Then aside from this, you can go to this place. Now, I would like you to deactivate this partner traffic. The reason I would like you to deactivate it is because sometimes when you select this partner traffic, your traffic will be coming in from sources like movie downloads, pirated movie download, pirate movie download websites, and the rest of them. Sources that will really hurt your AdSense account. But the challenge with it is also that if you do not select this partner traffic and select exclusive inventory, sometimes your your traffic will be coming in from majority. Majority of the traffic that will be coming in on your site will be bought. So you are lost between choosing traffic from sources you don't trust and choosing traffic coming from majority bots. So you either choose this one or this, but you can choose to leave the two of them so that you have more of bots coming in and also more of traffic coming from other sources like third-party sources. But the moment you choose this, you give them the right to bring traffic from everywhere possible, including adult websites and pirate movies and music download websites. Okay. Now, the next thing apart from this, of course, using this, be sure that if you use it on a prolonged term, like 3 days, 5 days, and above, your account may get limited. But if you do not want it to happen that way, you can just, run it for 1 or 2 days or 3 days. Under 5 days, best. It's best under 5 days. Okay. That is if you need only the page views. Maybe you need only the traffic coming in there. You don't need the click. You just need maybe traffic from USA or Canada to be entering your site so you can be getting your clicks from other sources. You can then you can then decide to go ahead with using this. Okay. Then the next thing here is you see user activity, you leave it the way it is. Okay. Then come down to countries and click on it. Now, any country you select, the CPC, that is how much you are going to pay for it, will appear here. So you can choose countries that match your arbitrage campaign or your arbitrage goal, countries like USA, Canada, and the rest of them. So anyone you select, the CPC will appear so that you can see it and decide whether that is the best thing for you to do. So you can choose these two. Let's say you choose those two. Okay, so over here you can offer them how much you are willing to pay for this. Okay, but they recommend that you offer them at least 0 0.094. They recommend you offer them at least 0.094. Okay, so once you do that, you then come down to this place, leave cities the way they are. All right, just go down, leave these ones the way they are, and come down to your budgets over here, advertising budget. Enter how much you want to spend on a daily basis for each of these. You can say for push, I want to spend this. Oh, sorry, I want to spend, I think it's around $25 now. I want to spend this. Let's combine it with the other one. I want to spend $10 for this. For this one, I want to spend $10 also every day. Now, it means for push notification, you are spending $10. For in-page push notification, you're also spending $10. And leave this place blank, except you need traffic coming from only mobile or desktop before you select that part. Okay, then look at this place. It says, should they collect audience for retargeting? That is, if you run this campaign, this audience that are coming through this place, will you like them to be there? I mean, for the next one, like if they come in today, should they come in tomorrow again? Can they be able to click on these adverts repeatedly for yourself? All right, so you can leave it on do not collect. Okay, then you come down in your, leave every other place blank, then come down to your creative and start creating. So here you put the title of your campaign, and once you are putting the title over here, you'll be seeing it from this section. You'll be seeing it changing on this section. So let's say our first creative, the title is something like um, make money online. I'm just saying if this is what you've chosen to use, then you can say something like play games. For instance, if you run a game download, play games and all of this, play games, get paid. So you can put something like that. Then you come to image here, select image from your laptop and upload it. Upload another one here too. Then once you are done with that, you just click on I declare and guarantee that my campaign meets the quality guideline. You click on it and then you click on start campaign. Now, once you do this, okay, once you do this, if you are putting the image here, put an image that is likely going to attract people. Let's look for an image in our download. So, do we have an image? Money image. Okay, I don't have any image I named money. Let me check. Dollar. Okay, I have crop image. So you see the image has appeared this way. Then over here you can choose either the same or a different one to crop to. So when a user when you run this advert, a user will get notified this way. They will see make money online, play games, get paid online, and then they will see this because by then you must have added your link up. So once you are done, you click on start campaign. So Propeller will then review this advert, and if it meets their quality, if it's not against whatever they are doing here, you will be able to see the notification that your ad has been approved in a very short time. And once your ad gets approved, it will, the campaign will start running and your money will be counting. So until you finish your ad budget, that's the only time this campaign will stop. Okay, so as you do it, you continuously monitor what you are doing, put your eye on it on your Adsense account or maybe your website to ensure that you are getting the value that you paid for. If you are not, just like I told you that you may not, you can go ahead and stop the ad or pause the ad and make a few changes to it. But trust me, over the last couple of months, this ad network has not really been delivering in terms of arbitrage. Okay, it has not really been delivering in terms of habit. Hopefully, they may get to see this, they may get to watch this video, they may get to hear all that I give them as advice, and then they may work on it. So I'll review this again, maybe after a couple of months. I'll come back to this platform, test it again, and if they have improved, I'll do another video telling you that they have improved in their services and that you should go ahead and use them. But for now, for arbitrage purposes, this campaign may not really be the best option for you. But if there is a way you can find, yeah, I mean, if you can find a way to navigate through the bots and everything and continue to use it, then congratulations. You should, by all means, please go ahead and do that. Now, if you are watching this video as a staff, an owner, a partner, or whatever you are in this ad network, please, I beg of you, do not take this personal. Do not get unnecessarily worked up or angry. Just take note of the things that I've pointed out that has marred your traffic over the last couple of months and work on it, especially the aspect that has to do with the bot traffic and as well as the ad cost. Okay, then the click-through rates also. Please work on these things and you will see so many arbitrage bloggers from across the world, Nigeria, Pakistan, Ghana, USA, Cameroon, everywhere from all over the world rushing to your website. Of course, you'll be making money from us over the years, and you know what it will mean when every one of us come back to your website. So this is all I have to tell you about Adsense Arbitrage with Propeller ad. So if you decide to go ahead with it, that is completely your choice. But as my student, as the student of Spark Academy website, I urge you to watch the next video I'm going to post about another traffic campaign that you can find useful when it comes to AdSense arbitrage blogging. I hope this helps. Thank you and take care.